Hello, this is Andrew from Missing Remote. Today we're going to have a look at the SVS SB-3000 sealed subwoofer. This subwoofer features a 13-inch driver capable of 800 watts RMS up to about 2500 watts from the Sledge amp. There's two versions of the sub. This is the sealed one. There's also a ported version. The sealed one here is quite a bit smaller than the ported version. Mostly because if you take off the cover here, it doesn't have the big holes on the bottom, or the ports. And those ports make for a more boomy subwoofer experience. Personally, I prefer the sealed experience. I find it to be, it's a more well-rounded sub. It's good for a wider array of content like music and movies and television. But if you're only going to be using the sub in a home theater application where your primary use case is movies and television and that sort of thing, then the ported version, well, and you have the space for it, then the ported version might be a better option. But I personally prefer the sealed version. This subwoofer comes in two different finishes: the piano gloss, which is what this one is, and an ash black. The ash black is $1,000 and the piano gloss costs you $100 more. Personally, I don't know why anybody would not want the piano gloss. I think it is gorgeous and it's the perfect color for a speaker or a sub, but it's possible that I might be biased here. So let's have a quick look around the back here. Let's turn on the light, and you can see I have the LFE connector plugged in here. This also supports stereo input, left-right input and left-right output. If your amp or receiver doesn't support the crossover or room correction or the other features that you can configure in the sub, you can use that to allow it to do that instead of the amp. Below that, down here, we have the power cord and on-off switch, and then over here to the side a few buttons, and these buttons allow you to manage the things like room correction, phase, gain, crossover. You can also do that in the mobile application, which is how I prefer to do it. It connects to the subwoofer using Bluetooth, and you can do it from the place where you would listen to the sub. So I think that it's a lot more convenient to use that than to come back here and mess around with the buttons. But it's nice if you do prefer that tactile experience, or you don't have a mobile device, or you just didn't bring it with you and you want to crank up the volume, then it's nice that it's an option to mess with the buttons here. So we're going to come back around the front, and we're going to do a quick demo. Here we have the standby power consumption, which is laudably low. Well done, SVS. And then I have a demo that I hope to do. And what should happen, and I love this, is when the sound starts in the room, there's a moment where you first get a little bit of noise out the speakers, and then the subwoofer realizes that it's being fed LFE, and it just wakes up. And the whole room, the aural experience in the room just changes. And it's magnificent. It always puts a smile on my face. So we're going to play something, and hopefully we catch it on the video. We'll certainly see the power numbers jump up. But here we go. Now, I hope that got caught, because I always enjoy that. It's good fun, and thank you for watching.